So you're thinking about coming to Johnson University, Florida and playing a sport here, but you have questions how to get in, if there's intramural sports, what kind of scholarship money can I get? Well, we have the answers for you. My name is Bailey Ansbaugh. I am an incoming sophomore at Johnson University, Florida, and I played women's basketball last year. And
my name is Nathan Beard. I actually just graduated and I did a lot of things with the intramural sports program here at the school.
So thankfully we know a lot about sports, and we know that you might be anxious and wondering all of these questions and you don't know who to ask because Google can't answer everything. So we are here to answer 5 pretty broad questions to help you out. First question is, what are the sports that we offer and what are the seasons? So for women's sports, we have volleyball, which is in the fall. We have basketball, which is in the winter. And if you stay tuned, pretty soon we'll be getting women's soccer and women's softball in the near future, which is pretty exciting. Now for the men's side, we have soccer, which is in the fall, and we have men's basketball, which is also in the winter. But again, stay tuned because we're trying to implement men's baseball very soon. We also have intramural sports. If maybe you are not an athlete who is very serious about college sports and you still want to have a role, or you want to be able to still be included in athletics, we do have intramurals. So in the spring we have intramural volleyball and basketball, but year round we have open gyms for both basketball and volleyball, right? And we have also ultimate frisbee. And in the spring, we do have one powder puff football game, upperclassmen versus lowerclassmen.
So you may be wondering, how do I get in contact with this school and with someone? And how can I get in contact with my coaches? So if you want to get in contact with one of your coaches, contact Elliot Hernandez. He is the athletic director and he will give you that information. And if you want more things on admissions side of things, contact Andrea Archuleta, who is our student athletics admissions counselor.
And we'll actually put their contact information in the caption below, so that you can easily connect them any more questions that you have additional to these. So if you are someone like me, where you have all these questions about, okay, what about how am I going to pay for college? Johnson University, Florida does not offer specific athletic scholarships, but we do still have offers to help you pay. So the top 3 student athlete scholarships that we have, or the top 3 student scholarships that we have, is first one is the first generation scholarship. The first one, if you're the first one in your family to ever go to college, you could apply for this scholarship. The second one is the Ashley S. Johnson Scholarship, which is for minorities or if you're dependent on a single parent. That is also another way you can get help paying for school. And the third one is the Presidential Scholarship, a student with great scores and a great GPA. It all adds up, and the higher the GPA or the test score, the more money, the more that will benefit you. The thing about coming to Johnson University, Florida is, despite whether or not you are awarded scholarship money, you still save money by coming here over going to other schools. So, for example, because I was in the position that you were in and looking at all of these different schools, it can be confusing. But say we have school number 1 and their tuition and pay and price is $45K, and then school number 2 is $50K. The thing about Johnson University, Florida is we're actually $24,000 just for tuition. That's actually everything included. That's dorm and meal plan. Now, if you're like me and you're a commuter, you actually can save even more money, but this is the highest one. And so whether or not you do get these scholarships, you still save money by coming here, other than going to other schools.
Sounds awesome, Bailey. So how do I go about applying?
Okay, well, there are some steps you have to take. First one is application, and there's also an application fee, and on my.johnsonu.edu, you can actually monitor your application requirements and the status of everything, and that is where you can find out more about how to apply and more of that. Now, the next thing you're going to need is a high school transcript, homeschool transcript, or GED. For GED specifications, please refer to the Johnson University Florida website for more in-depth information about that. Now, when it comes to ACT and SAT scores, like I said previously, the higher the better, especially for certain scholarships. When it comes to scores for the ACT, for most majors here, it is a minimum score of 17. For SAT, it is 9-10. But when it comes to our teacher education program, it is a little higher. And if you have more questions about that and the scoring, you can contact our admissions office, which information down below.
Next thing we need is your official transcripts, either from your high school or the college that you previously attended. After that, we need a letter of reference. So this can be either from a minister at your church or one of your coaches. It just can't be someone in your immediate family or someone that's related to you.
That is it. But if you have any other questions, please refer to the links down below and the contact information and everything. We also want you to be able to stay up to date, and so we have a link tree down below with a bunch of our recruitment team, social media, and anything else that you may be needing. Also, we'll put a link to our athletics Instagram so that you can see more what it's like to be an athlete here at Johnson University, Florida. We're so excited that you're interested, and we really hope that you'll make the decision, and we cannot wait to meet you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and we pray you have a blessed day.
Bye.